Welcome to Studio Chatter. December is so jam-packed with concerts, ballets, and parties, but have you enjoyed it?
Yes,
I love that Pete put that on there because that's kind of how I came in today, where I'm like, Christmas time sometimes is hard. It's so great, but there are so many things.
So cool.
But you love that. You're a social.
My first week was just jam-packed and I was going strong for like 7 solid days, but after that I'm like, okay, can't keep that pace up. That was a little coming on strong.
Excited for the holidays.
Yeah, that was fast.
But
and
it gets overwhelming a little bit.
I planned ahead, like I've been shopping and wrapping, but still, this week, you know, just picking up odds and ends. And then you're trying to do your normal jobs and life.
It can be a lot.
Yeah,
it can definitely be a lot.
It's fun, but I told myself, I'm like, the things that I say yes to, be really present at them. Don't feel stressed about them when you show up. Just, you know, enjoy that moment, be in that moment. And so I've really worked on that this season, and it's helped.
I think our culture nowadays, it's not like you have to show up and it's this big ta-da.
Right.
It's just, just bring you.
Right.
Do you feel that? Does that make sense?
And sometimes you feel like it has to be a perfect moment. You know what I mean? And I'm like, just be there.
Just together.
Just do it, right.
Yeah. I think there's been a shift for sure, especially since COVID. I think that there's comfort. We got comfortable being home, and now maybe being out and about again. I don't know.
Gives us a little anxiety to be on.
Right.
Yeah.
And then having to be everywhere. Yet now there was that kind of the stop and start thing.
That's true, because last year was not like this. It was a slower holiday season.
You could kind of choose what you wanted to do. We really enjoyed. Yes. Stayed in our sweater outfits.
I don't remember last holiday season.
No.
Did we not do anything?
It just feels a lot faster this year.
Yeah.
To me, for some reason. I mean, I know that even with like the kids' performances, they started earlier this year, and that felt really fast. But then I really appreciated that now.
Right.
Yeah.
And even in this past week, because there were some things lumped together, it felt kind of overwhelming. But then, I don't know, you just kind of have to go with the flow
you
too.
Do.
But then even getting dressed up to go to an event, I'm like, wow, like I forgot even how to walk in heels for
Did you go to an event that you got to dress up at?
Yes.
Tell us
I think
more.
that you were at the same event.
I was.
Yes, we both happened to indulge in the Nutcracker. So my mom, just because of that winter storm, she decided to wait a week to come home. So yeah. You were able to join us.
Isn't that so great? I just love that feeling up there.
It is
magical
to dress up.
It really was. It was fun to dress up, and it's fun to see all. There's a lot of moms and daughters and generations, I think, that make it an event. And so you see the little tinies all dressed up, and then kind of everybody coming with their families and just watching. I mean, just watching the Nutcracker Ballet. So it's fantastic.
Oh, they do a beautiful job.
It really is
so
beautiful.
cute.
I mean, the first act and the snow scene, it's just.
Oh, I know. And just the music, it's just like, it just takes you back.
I know. I went to Noli's dance performance today. They had a Christmas recital, and because of COVID, they haven't like done big performances, so you just come to the end of class. And you guys, they did all Nutcracker songs, but they allowed them to have like a fan, and they did a dance with a fan, all to Nutcracker music, just little bits and pieces, candy canes, and they did like the Nutcracker. It was so fun. So
now, Mallory was taking
piece.
Noli to the Nutcracker. Have they gone yet?
No,
okay.
22nd. And I tried to look for tickets, and they don't have anything near them, so I'm not going to go. But next year, we're going to plan. But we did go to the Polar Express. I don't know if we talked about this last time.
You did go.
It ended up being really good. So we took our kids years ago, and it was good, but I remember it just being like, you pull up to the North Pole and the train stops and there was Santa by a pole, just waving. This time, you guys, we got on that train. They served us cookies, hot chocolate. We did dance parties. They had all these kids like dressed up as the characters in the Polar Express. Then it said, we're here to the North Pole. And like it gets dark and the train stops. And then all of a sudden the train starts to creep along, and then this backdrop scene lights up, and Santa is standing on this pedestal, just this gorgeous Santa, real life, waving and pointing at the kids, and it was magical. Like we got like all teary, and then Santa got on the train and talked to each and every person and gave them a bell of Christmas, and then took pictures. It was so sweet.
So
it was
how
just
long
special.
was the whole process?
It was probably 2 hours. Like I think that by the time we got on and loaded, 45 minutes stop, Santa, and then got on, and then 45 minutes back.
And was it the whole family, or did you and Rhett just
we
take
did the whole family.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
That was probably nice to have mom and dads there.
Yes, because it got, like, on the way there they had fun, and then the dance party kind of helped. Like, they really had something happening all the time, which kept the kids engaged. And like they played Elsa songs, and the little kids loved that. And then we did sing-alongs.
That sounds so good.
So that was a good tradition that I think we'll do maybe every couple of years.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe trade off with something else.
We did our grandkids' day and took the kids to see Encanto. I think that's
was it so good?
I really, really liked it.
Did you?
And it was Lincoln. He's 3, first time in the theater. Didn't move. I mean, Lainey. It was just great. We just sat there and enjoyed the movie, and it was just the message in this one is
so
super,
sweet.
super good. It's just about every single family member brings a different gift to the family, and it talks about all those gifts. And even, you know, Uncle Crazy, he still has a gift, but they kind of kicked him out. But in the end, you know, it's just like, it really talks about
just
the
a
gifts
good
in
message.
Yeah.
I love that.
So
and I love that you do that with your grandkids.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and we took them to Salem Pond.
Did you? Oh, isn't that fun?
There?
We did that last year.
Nope, not yet.
It's beautiful.
I'll have to go this year again.
And it's just quick. We drove around, and then we turn around and drove.
And then
right
there's
back
a
around.
few homes that are close by that are kind of fun too.
Yeah, I've also heard Mapleton has beautiful homes right now. I have not hit
There's
it.
a few homes.
Okay.
No, we've kind of been putting some of those things on hold until my mom and dad have made it home. So then they'll come and stay with us for Christmas. So then we'll kind of drive around and do all of those things. But what about work parties? So my work party is far, far away.
Oh,
So you didn't attend.
So there's not really
not
an
one.
opportunity for me to go to a work party.
We
but
haven't had ours yet.
No,
It's the week
okay.
of Christmas.
We had ours, and we had casino night, and we just
fun.
They just opened the new location in Lehigh, and it's a 3-story, and it's the rooftop reception center on top.
I just signed them up for Utah Valley Pride
Did you?
today.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's one of our doctor's daughter-in-law and son own that. And so we were able to use that facility, and we did a casino night and had Maggleby's cater, and it was just really
who's
fun.
catering our work party.
Really
is
good. They
Maggleby's.
did a great job, really great job.
Good.
And I helped do the florals and the centerpieces.
Oh, so how many of you were there?
There was, I think, 30. We had 34 plus the doctors, 38 plus spouses were invited.
Oh.
So we had about 70 people there.
Oh, wow.
So it was really fun. It was a fun night.
Good.
And got to game a little bit, and then they had us turn in our chips, and then we were given credit to bid on items.
Oh,
so
that's
it was
fun.
really
Oh,
fun.
super fun.
Yep, it was fun. So, and Rhett's actually at his Christmas party tonight. We had 2
Were
conflicts, so I
spouses
didn't
invited?
go. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I know. Yep.
Oh.
So I chose Studio Chatter, guys.
Thanks, Anne, for
You're
being
welcome.
here. Oh, well,
All
happy
right.
holidays.
Yes.
Yeah.
Happy
Love you guys.
holidays. Next on Studio Chatter, we'll talk about gratitude. Stay with us.